Hey guys, it's your buddy AVT Pro. Hey, I want to show you this. This is a voiceover. I lost the audio track when I was recording this, and this is part of the series that I'm doing on ASA, the Langston Hughes, and the motion capture system. And this is ASA, and I'm also uploading a video. But this is a portrait that I did. This is my first portrait that I've done with ZBrush in 3D, where I've actually tried to follow a likeness. So again, I'm just doing a voiceover right now, so the video and the audio may not match exactly. But this is the only photo I had at the time, so I started drawing directly from this. And this was quite an adventure for me, an endeavor for me, because this is the first time I've done this in 3D. And so this was the preliminary sketch. I've roughed it up even more. So this is the initial sculpt. And I'm a little divided because I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'm going to make this a character, and I'm going to put it in the motion capture studio. And this goes along with the ABC. We call it the ABC character now, or the ASA BC character for ASA, and it's originally BC for Be Conscious. But this is it after I edited some more, and I still have yet to do the eyes, so I have to put in the eyes. But it was quite something for me to just look at a photo. I didn't put the photo in as a scan or anything like that. Please check my other video because I'm showing the actual footage from the news. Now, Asa was a 7-year-old boy, grandson of Michael Hill, who runs the Langston Hughes Center. Michael Hill's ex-wife, also the grandmother, also runs the Ujima Theater on the other side of the town. So it's pretty in-depth, the artistic community, dancers and things like that. But let me just talk a little bit more about this. This is the actual sculpt that I started to create, and you can notice the topology is not correct. So I remeshed the topology in the second head. So the first head is the original sculpt, and then I remeshed the topology. Something, I tell you, I say this every time, something I wish I could do 10 years ago. I was actually looking at a magazine that I saw from 10 years ago where I was trying to buy an SGI, the O2. And it was actually $17,000 for the system. But I still didn't understand how to do this at the time. But now it's like I could do this so swiftly. I mean, it shocks me that I could do a head in an hour. And so the third head right there is the actual topology, and ZBrush is excellent for this. So so this is my first head, and I was able to produce it and retopolize it. And with this process, you only have to focus on doing the sculpt, and then, as it should be, you worry about the topology later. I mean, it's a technical one. It allows you to separate the artistic workflow from the technical workflow. So it frees the artist up to just be artistic. So anyway, this has all these edge loops for the animation, and I'm going to make an animation. And this is what I want some of your input about, because I'm doing the head, and the head came out a lot more realistic than I expected for an animation. And so I'm not sure, I know I want the body and the character to be an animation. So here's the head. That's like really too realistic, I think. I don't want it to look I don't know if realistic would be a bit much. But anyway, here's an article. Oh, so give me your input. Give me your input about that. Let me know what you think. I like to, it won't be something that'll hit me, and I'll just kind of dumb it down a little bit, some of the realism, which is what I like to do. But here's an article, and I provided links. I'm linking this video to the other videos. So the whole thing, folks, is this whole thing with the motion capture unit working with Langston Hughes. It's been way over. I mean, I'm not a quitter, and so I'm not gonna quit. Michael Hill, I mean, to come and see him, and I'm not being personal or too personal, but because it's all over the news, Michael Hill was in intensive care. This is a guy I have videotapes of him. Now, his son was also driving in the car, and he has a son from a second wife, which you can also see in the video, Keefe, and she's a wonderful woman from Africa. I don't know what specifically what part, but Buffalo is really you have a culture of people who are very Afrocentric, and just to see him in a hospital, the situation with the Langston Hughes is doing tough. I had some problems with the motion capture unit, and I haven't said exactly what it is yet. I want to do a video specifically for that. But it's like drama, and there's drama in my life. And then, I'm trying to get ahead artistically, and I like to show my work and stuff like that. But, I get drama from just showing my work. And some of it is good drama, some of it is bad. I mean, it's no surprise, but, I just keep trying and keep the faith. But, stuff like this really tests you. You don't even know. I mean, I consider it to be doing a good thing to do this, and I just wanted to tell Michael also that I would be doing this just to give him hope. That the beat goes on. Life is still going, things are still moving, and I told him, when he was in the hospital, man, come on, I still need you. And I even felt a little strange at times because I read a verse from the Bible and stuff like that. Just because I mean, I don't want to be too personal. It might be too personal, but driving a car and then having your grandson, losing your grandson. I know when my mom passed, I blamed myself for even she passed when I was here. And it was early in the morning. And I had headphones on. I blame myself for even having headphones on. Oh, if I coulda, shoulda, shoulda. There was something in David when he had lost a child, and it literally said, after he lost a child, he fasted and did all he could, but after the child had died, he got up, washed, and ate. And so that's the thing that we have to do. We have to keep going. I mean, after the person has died, we have to keep moving. It's not over for us. So praise God, he is doing so well. And he is doing again. Here's some photos I ran across eventually afterwards of Asa. So this is a beautiful bright boy with a beautiful smile. Here's some artwork, and I really plan on doing it. And I'm honored. This child has even helped me in the sense of this is the first likeness I've ever done. And I tell you, Bill Cooper, which you'll see a photograph of, Bill Cooper is the one who, again, Afrocentric, went to Africa many a time, and very much let me know. And so it's an interesting dichotomy. I mean, to be Afrocentric and use this digital technology, so it's very interesting. Now there's the character again, Be Conscious, and I changed the name to Asa Be Conscious, so it's ABC, and we're going to be using that as an educational tool for Langston Hughes. Now there's Bill Cooper. He's the one who did the original design, and he is also who taught me, gave me one of my first jobs. And I mean, I'm saying this after being in New York and taught in colleges and ran my own business. Again, it's just an honor. I mean, he taught me, he literally took the pencil out of my hand and said, no, this line has got to be like this. He taught me how to stretch canvases, batiks, cahogo cloths, kente cloths, a very, very rich cultural heritage. So he also has a hat like that. But, his work is around too on the internet. So I'm going to be making, and you can see that cartoon body, but you see the boy has dreads just the same. So I'm a little bit mixed on whether to make his body cartoonish or making more cartoonish, or maybe just keep doing this, do one realistic, and then make it as a family portrait. Again, that's the first draft, and then there's the other refine, and I have more refining to do. But so chime in, give me your critiques, and let me know what you think. God bless you all. Thanks for listening, and it's never simple, is it? It's a lot more to it, than you think. This is a beautiful boy, and he is just. It's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of great things continue to be done under Asa, and because of Asa, like his family is still full of love, and so God bless you all. Love you all, and thanks for everything.